how it changed over time. You will learn this through links, information, and pictures. One might use this information to discover the techniques of farming during and before the Dust Bowl. One might also use this to discover the history and cause behind the Dust Bowl.
In the early 1900s, pioneers came to the Great Plains searching for better opportunities of farming. The soil was rich and the grass grew to up to 6 feet. They started farming with horse plows. But then, by making them faster, they were farming with disc plows and tractors, which kind of caused the Dust Bowl.
How farming practices impacted history. In the 1900s, pioneers came to the Great Plains and used cattle and horses to plow their fields. In 1914, World War I became and had a heavy demand for wheat, which encouraged the new invention for new plows. By 1920, the disc plow was invented. This ruined the topsoil and made it fine and powdery. This also destroyed the roots of grass. By 1930, dust bowls started occurring. Dust bowls caused dust pneumonia, and it also hurt many livelihoods of many of the farmers because they weren't able to produce their crops. And it also made many people move further out west to get away from the dust storms because they were so bad. Okay, so here are our pictures. And the first one, let's open that up. Okay, so this is a graph of the replacements of horses by tractors. And as you can see, in kind of the 1930 and 1940 area, this is the horses and mules, the red, and the kind of blacky thing is the tractors. And the horses and mules start to decline when the tractors start to rise. And this all happened in about, as you can see, the 1930s and 1940s. The next picture.
This picture is when they were farming with horse plows. And this is the one with tractors and this plow was rolling the land. Our first link is farming in Oklahoma. This link describes how farming and the Dust Bowl impacted Oklahoma and also shares the history of farming in Oklahoma. Our second one is that farmers in the 1930s, and the third one is more about the second.
And if you have any other questions, you can put them right there.